Hello and welcome to another Ghana's in Africa podcast. It's the North London Derby weekend, and I'm very, very excited about that. Nervous as well because these weekends are sickening. I hate them because all the nerves that come thinking about the game and how we're gonna do, and you think about end result and all that stuff. But yeah, it's exciting at the same time because I'm interested in what Mikel Arteta and his team are going to do to Tottenham again. It'll be three in a row if you beat them now at their place. Yeah, I'm excited. Before I start with the predictions, I need to congratulate Mikel on his new contract. He's going to be with us for another 3 seasons at least. Um, I think he deserves it. He's been really, really good for us. He's such a young manager. His first job, he's done a really good job for us. And hopefully, we're going to get the big trophies, Premier League, the Champions League. Yeah, I'm excited about that. And congratulations to David Raya for winning the save of the month for his save against Villa. It was a great save. I think now he's starting to get his flowers. I think winning the Golden Gloves last season, he hasn't got the props. People keep saying he's got the best defense in front of him, but he's part of that defense. He's one of the top players in the defense. Him keeping the clean sheets because he's doing the right things as well. I know Mikel Arteta keep mentioning that he does things that make us less busy or less nervous. He's a really good goalkeeper in terms of claiming crosses and also helping us control games because of his distribution and also his calmness. He's always focused. He's very calm. Yeah, I think, and he started this season very well. 2 out of 3 clean sheets this season. It's very good. Hopefully, he keeps another one tomorrow against Spurs. And in terms of other topics this week, things that Mikel Arteta mentioned in his press conference yesterday, the injury to Martin Odegaard. I think he said he's going to get more tests. Mikel keeping us hopeful as always. We're hopeful that he will be available tomorrow, but I doubt that will be the case. I think he's not gonna be available. He's gonna be out for the next 3 weeks. And then Riccardo Calafiori as well is a doubt for tomorrow. Probably is fit. I think he's gonna be fine. And then some good news: Gabriel Jesus came back to training this week, which is good for us. And hopefully he's gonna be available for the team. I'm not sure if he's gonna start because he's been out for a few weeks. Hopefully he's gonna take part in the game because we need him. He will be a very, very important player for us, especially on how we manage Kai Havertz, his minutes, and also how we use him in the game. It's even if he starts, if Gabriel Jesus starts, he will start as a 9. We can drop Kai to 10, which will be good for us as well. Then another player he talked about yesterday, Mikel, was Raheem Sterling, and how when he had a call with him within 10 seconds, he knew he wanted him at Arsenal. Hopefully, yeah, it's going to be good for us and it's going to be good for Raheem as well. And Mikel mentioned that he's very hungry. Raheem wants to prove a point. Only prove that point. I think people have slept on him. Raheem Sterling. I think the last 2 years at Chelsea went as great for him because of what is Chelsea. Chelsea is dumpster fire, guys. It's chaos there. I mean, I don't know how many managers they've changed over the last 2 years, so you can understand how players will perform there. And hope he has a great season with us and then scores a lot of goals and create a lot of goals for us. And another player that Mikel mentioned was Ethan Nwaneri, and how everyone is excited to see him play, and we are all excited to see that boy play. Hopefully, he has some minutes in the game. There's rumors about him starting in the game. I doubt that Mikel will risk that. But you never know, man. If he's the one, he is the one. He's him, he is him. Hopefully he gets some minutes. I'm excited to see what he can do this season. Yeah, Ethan Nwaneri is such a wonderful young player. He's got all the ingredients to become a very top player. He's got a good touch. He moves well off the ball. He moves well with the ball. He's got the pass as well, which I love. He's got self-confidence as well. Physically, he's good physically. Hopefully that will be tested in the Premier League and see how he handles men's football. big men's football. Yeah. Yeah, I'm excited about the game as well. For for Spurs, we've won in the last two times we went to the stadium. Um, Hopefully we win again, the third in a row. Um, yeah, and then another news this week was we're not gonna be wearing our red. We'll be wearing this kit. This kit is, of course, we've won at Villa away with the black kit. It will be hopefully it's a good omen. And we have a good away record anyway, so hopefully we continue in that regard, winning away. And like I really like us when we play away because we tend to be very controlled in terms of how we play. We don't really make a lot of mistakes. We put the other thing about playing at Spurs is that they need to take the initiatives when they play home. They need to attack. I know they are not very good with the ball because they get excited when they attack. When the team allows them to attack them, give them ball, they get excited and they leave spaces behind and wide with their fullbacks always high. So with our wingers who are very good, especially if you play Martinelli and Saka, so we could explore their wide spaces and green grass behind the defense. They have that guy Van der Ven who's quick. They always play that way. And then even last in our second goal with Saka, it was behind him where we exploited the space. So hopefully they give us space as well. Yeah, I'm excited in terms of how we play. Hopefully, because we don't need, I think going to Spurs, you don't need to control the ball. You probably won't have the ball that much. So for us, I think playing the same way as we played last season, let them have the ball. They won't know how to do it. We have a strong defense. Keep them away, and then you run into the space behind Kai, Saka, and Martinelli. We'll be good in that. And then in midfield, because we are short, I think having Partey and Jorginho in midfield would be nice to control the game. I think with those two, hopefully they were gonna have good games. Talking of Thomas Partey, he played 2 games for Ghana, full games for Ghana. I think it's a good thing because he's getting his fitness. I think he's played all of our games this season as well. So he has 5 games in his legs this season already, which is really, really good. I think he's been getting better in terms of controlling games, his passing, and also breaking the press. We need them. Him and Jorginho are very good at breaking the press. Hopefully they're gonna be very good tomorrow. I think in terms of how Mikel should, I think we will set up. It will be Partey deeper and Jorginho more advanced. And George is very good at finding passes in, between the lines and in behind. He has good relationship with Saka and Kai. He's good at finding them in those spaces. He's gonna be good for us if he starts. So you never know. And then in defense, I think Calafiori is a doubt, but I think he's gonna be available. But I think he's still gonna start Timber, who's played more and he's played in the international break. So my team then for the weekend, I think obviously David Raya in goal has been superb this season. And then the defense will be White, Saliba, Gabriel, and then the left back. I think I'll go with Timber. You could have gone with anyone. You could have gone with Zinchenko or Calafiori. We're gonna be fine. And then in midfield, and then I chose the 2 pivots of Partey and Georgie. I think they're gonna be. I think he's gonna select them. But normally you play 160, you play 130, the last 30 or 70-20. That I think he's gonna play them both where we can control the game better and the experience as well is very good for us. And then the 3 behind the forward, I went with Saka on the right, Martinelli on the left, and then Trossard through the middle. I think he's played a lot there for Belgium. He's played for us there a few times. I think he's played there for Brighton a few times as well. And then Kai up top. I think his relationship with Kai, the fact that they can play the false nine. I hate calling it false nine, number 9. Play 9. It's not a false nine, it's a number 9. So you can play 9 there. They can both drop into midfield. So So that will be very good for us to play two of them. But the issue I would have will be the pressing, and Trossard is not as great in pressing, but Kai is very good at that. Yeah, and then the wingers pick themselves, Saka and Martinelli with Martinelli's speed on the left and Saka's threat on the right is always a threat. Doesn't matter. He's been scoring against Spurs a lot as well. So it's either he creates a chance or he scores against Spurs. So he's very good at that. And then the game itself, I think the game will be won for me. It's all about the last 20. I think if we control the first 60 minutes and we stay in the game, it's either we score first, we control our destiny, or we stay in the game. We don't concede a lot of goals. So I think the last 20 will be will be key, especially who comes off the bench. If you have Jesus available, we got Sterling there as well. And then if we're leading the game, we can have players to close the game as well. We can have Zinchenko, Calafiori, Kivio as well. Yeah, we can control the game like that. And then in terms of Spurs, I think they're gonna be missing Besuma. I think Van der Ven will be available. He was a doubt as well, but he will be available for them. It's good for them. Yeah, look, I don't care about who they have in their team as long as we play a game, we win the game. So um, I'm pretty excited of what Mikel Arteta will come up in his starting. Like, it might be totally different to what I predicted. So he could come up with three at the back, defense, and one in pivot in midfield with Kai dropping in midfield and Jesus playing up top. So I won't be surprised. Or Ethan Oneri will be playing in the Odegaard role as well. So I won't be surprised. Or Raheem Sterling will be starting on the left. Or Trossard starting on the left. This is what I love about our squad. We have so much flexibility and players who can play in different roles in phases of the game. We can change things within the game, within the starting 11. We can present different ways of playing. That's what I love about what we have in the squad. And the fact that we're missing key midfielders in Rice and Odegaard. It's nervy, but I think we can handle Spurs. No, they're not as good in midfield. They just want to run, 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 run. They always leave spaces because when they attack, they get excited. They attack and forget spaces outside. Their fullbacks will be in the box, or Romero will be in the box and leaving spaces behind. So it's very for them is to change how they play. We don't need to change how we play. They need to change how they play because we are always a threat. It doesn't matter how we play. We are always a threat. So for any team, especially when you play away from home, the control gains better when you play for home because we don't really have to take the initiative. We need to keep the ball moving, and then frustrate them. And then especially the first 20, it's gonna be key for us because we need to control the game, control the crowd, and keep them quiet. What we did last season, we scored very early, which made us we sort of in charge of the game in terms of how we play the tempo of the game. We let them have the ball, let them come at us. We hit them on the break. Yeah, and then in set pieces, they are bad at set pieces. That keeper of the move, Vicario, is very bad. And we are very good at set pieces and we need to try new things as well in set pieces. Thinking was worried I was gonna take set piece on the right hand side. Martinelli, Trossard will be taking the in swinger from the left. And then Saka takes the corners from the others. Yeah, I'm excited in what he can do to them. They are not as good. I think they lost to Newcastle the last game. And I watched their first game against Leicester. And Leicester was they had I think Spurs controlled the first 30 minutes and then Leicester got into the game and they took over for the rest of the game. I didn't watch the other games, but they beat Everton at home. They smashed Everton because Everton were sitting back. And Everton are not that good. They are very bad. Very bad. There's a reason why they are bottom of the Premier League log. So and then they lost to Newcastle. Yeah, for us, we just go there, play our game and win the game. Get out of the 1-0, 2-0, doesn't matter. In terms of my score prediction, I'll say 2-1. I think goals from Gabi Magalhaes, Big Gabi, in a set piece. They betted them as well. Kai Havertz is in a good form, scoring form. I think he scored in a short break as well, so I think he's going to get a goal again for us. Um, yeah, I think, yeah, we're winning them. We're going to smash them tomorrow. I'm excited. Hopefully, we're going to have a good game and then our fans will enjoy it. Our away fans are always very loud anywhere they play. I hope we're going to empty the stadium again by the 70th minute. They're going to be leaving. The fans will be singing, "Stadiums are empty. Here we go." That's very funny because we did that at Villa as well. So, yeah, looking forward to the game. Excited. What am I going to do today? I want to watch a few games. I think United are playing away at Southampton. I'm excited at that. I'm excited watching Fulham and Palace as well because I want to see what Eddie does for Palace. Fulham, ESR, and Nelson, how they do. So I'm excited to watch those games. There's another team who's playing this week, so I'm not watching them. So I watch because their games are boring. Don't watch City games because they're boring. So I only watch when I hear they are losing, but they're gonna score anyway. Remember that weekend they were playing Ipswich and Ipswich scored, and then when I checked the score, it was 3 already from City. So that meant I don't watch them. Anyway, I hope you all enjoy the weekend. Please like and subscribe to the Gunners in Africa channel. Like this video, and I'm gonna share more content with you. Hopefully, the Gunners win tomorrow, and we're all happy. And if we lose, it will take me some time to do the post-match pod. So hopefully it wins. Come on, you Gunners.